Welcome, folks, to Retro Gaming with Drakeotic, and we are no longer on handheld. I can tell you that. Other than the last one wasn't on the handheld, but it was technically. But the last game was From Russia with Love on the PSP. We are now doing From Russia with Love on the Nintendo GameCube. Let me make sure this isn't, well, that's alright. I have to record this in a special way to make it work, so hopefully the game audio is not too loud and we're good. Now this, from my understanding, plays pretty much the same way as the last one, so might just look a little bit better. I know there's some extra stuff in this one. I gotta admit, when I played the PSP one, I got sucked into it and I beat the entire game in one day. I recorded that morning about 11 o'clock, about the time that it is now. And I played non-stop all day and beat the game like at 9 o'clock at night. I mean, I actually took some breaks. I ate lunch, ate dinner, ate lunch, but did some laundry in between. But it was just funny because it just I ended up just beating the entire game in one day. So a little accomplishment there. Out of all these I've recorded, that's the first one I've actually beaten. I have gone back and played a little bit more of the Nintendo DS version of the GoldenEye remake. After I figured out the controls a little bit better. It's not that bad. It just cramps my hand. I can't play for long.
Certainly, Commander
Chicken
Bond.
not stirred.
Where is the girl?
Where's the girl? I need
Prime
it.
Minister's youngest daughter. Received word half an hour
James
ago
Bond,
there might be
never
another
mind.
kidnapping attempt.
Closer to home.
She doesn't appear concerned.
Oh, give us 10 minutes.
Why
and then
should
we'll,
she be?
get back to
With
it.
007 here to protect her.
Uh-oh. Yeah, it starts exactly the same as the PSP, so honestly the PSP one was really good. Oh.
Bad. The game is over, Mr. Bond.
I think it's just begun.
I think it's just begun. Bear with me while I've using an Xbox controller for GameCube controls, so trying to remember what I have these set at. I think the bumper is Z. Whoa! Why is this? Okay. Maybe some graphical hiccups, possibly. Oh, shit, I don't remember the helicopter being there. This is definitely different. Yeah, I can tell you that helicopter being there is different. That wasn't in the PSP, I don't believe. I mean, it may have, I don't know.
Sir, they're heading to the roof.
Well, that's good. Oh, that's different. Unless it's something I'd completely ignored. So far there is some differences. Okay, trying to remember how to change. Should have toyed with some settings before. I mean, it's not running bad. I wasn't expecting that slowdown at the beginning, though. So, full disclosure, this is emulation. I hate to say that. There we go. Maybe in this room. Oh, I just have to keep going, I guess.
Attack!
Now, from the time I recorded the one for PSP and this one, it has been a couple weeks. Press Y for wall cover, Z for crouch. Excuse me. Damn. Excuse me. Yeah, like I said, the only reason why I'm playing through this pretty good is because I already kind of know where to go.
My daddy's a very powerful man, you know. You can't just go around
Shut
doing
up!
He's like, shut up, bitch. You just can't go do this. I don't remember that.
How do I get to the roof?
You'll need this pass key.
Alright, sorry, I'm just this is pretty good. I do like this game. Although I was upset there's only one Bond game on the PSP. But it was a good one though. But I played this game in one day and this one, I guess, has driving levels where the PSP one did not. I mean, it had this. Press X while dodging. Plus, this is different. They didn't have ones flying around. I wonder if the same technique works. Fly in a circle. Yeah. Alright, now he's gonna fly through and save the lady, and then they're gonna go and disappear for a couple hours and come back. You know what I mean.
Who are you?
I'll show
My
you.
name is Bond. James Bond.
Let's go away for a bit. Your daddy won't miss you. This is good. This is pretty good. Boom. Sean Connery. I come from a different time where things were okay to do things. I've never heard of a sex offenders list before. No, like I said, this one's a good one. Had some pretty good missions too. Trying to think if I remember what stood out. There's one towards the end where you're in that jetpack and you're flying down this corridor where there's this jet engine or jet plane parked on the other side, and there's someone in there shooting rockets at you, and trying to remember what else there was. Shoot, it's been a little while. But no, this was fun. Definitely some adult scenes in it as well, especially towards the end. But it's James Bond, of course. You know, you expect that. Alright, let's continue. Let's see. Target time. Target disables was 25. I did 32. Moves performed. Research point. Skill point. Alright, let's move on. Yeah, we'll save our game. Alright, this is a different menu. What do we got? Have 5 research points. Go ahead, put that in there. Got 2 research points. We'll save it. Oh, this has like clips, movie to game, Bond girls, Connery. Ooh, okay. Looks like it has side missions too. You see like the little jet off to the sides? This has more missions than the one on the PSP, I can tell you that. Alright. We could go operative, why not? But this is interesting. So I already know what this level does. I already know most of these levels already. I won't spoil it for you if you didn't watch the last video. I'll probably spoil it right before the end though. Alright, infiltrate the mission. Okay, well I totally shut my gun off. So this is definitely different maze than I went through before. Perform sneak attacks, combos, and focus shots to earn more research.
Look alive, men!
Yeah, see, that's different also. Alright, I want to get the body armor, even though I got body armor. Something over here. I like how it shows up on the map. Gate key. It's kind of similar to the layout. I don't like how they don't show up on the mini map. You used to be able to do takedowns in the other one. They were close to you and you can like do takedowns. And that's how you got those extra points. And the other one was through takedowns. Now, certain maps had special stuff. It's just ammo. Oh, okay, boom, you can... alright, cool. I saw something over here. I didn't see it. Oh, yeah, never mind, I didn't see anything over there. Alright, we're gonna continue on. My ammo was full. Do. So I've got the 4 Bond games on GameCube. We're gonna play 3 or 4. What do I got? We got 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4 Bond games on the GameCube. I might see if I can get my hands on at least one of the Wii games.
Secure the perimeter!
It's a cheap game. I think it'll cost me with shipping $10 to get my hands on it. And then I can record one of those. I don't have a Xbox 360, so I won't be able to get the ones on the 360, unfortunately. Which would be nice if I could. And who knows, we'll see. I've got, I don't know if this will post by the time that happens or not, but I do have, I do have an event coming up where I'll be selling some 3D prints. Every weapon has special ammo that does extra damage. Switching ammo types on the inventory screen. Oh. Cool. So yeah, I do have an event coming up where I'll be selling some 3D prints. Oh, you can knock them out when you're close. And that funding is actually going towards the channel. So I will be Drake Attic Plays will be at a mini Comic-Con that's local in my area to sell some 3D prints around the Drake Attic build section of it, but I will utilize those funds towards the channel. That's going to go to the channel. Originally my plans were to upgrade hardware, but due to current hardware pricing of graphics cards gone up in price. You've got did I not get the key that's in here? There it is. But due to due to pricing on PC parts, yeah, I just wouldn't be able to probably pull that off. I wanted to upgrade the graphics card, put an M2 drive in, new processor.
Too easy.
I just wanted to do a lot of upgrades, but unfortunately it's just not going to happen. But with that in mind, then my thought process was, well, alright, well then maybe possibly new content for the channel. There's Wafel laughing, if you can hear her. New content for the channel, which would come in the form of a PS5 content, PlayStation 2. But, you know, there's Wolverine coming out later this year. I guess PlayStation rumored, they haven't really officially, that's cool, came out and said, but it's rumored that PlayStation will no longer be putting their games on Steam. I did hear another rumor there might be a PlayStation launcher for PC, which I'm okay with that. I know a lot of people are not okay with that, but if there's an exclusive PC launcher, well then we're set. You know, I don't have to worry about that. Sorry, I had to speak with me for a second. So anyways, probably have, so I had played with the idea of doing, like I said, PlayStation 5, but then of course Sony jacked the price up to that, you know, so like a PS5 Pro is almost $100, not $100, $1,000. They took the PlayStation, just the base model, to what, $650 now? Almost $700? There's no way. So I'm just gonna put the funds into content, into game. I'll utilize, we're gonna see a cutscene here of good old James dying, spoiler. He probably deserves it. All the stuff he does to women. But no, it'll just go into the content. It'll just make it easier for me to get
Record time, Mr. Gray. You are
the
indeed
games
the
for it.
killer
That's what
I'm
I'll
looking
utilize
for.
those funds for. With that in mind,
After he
what I
steals
might
from the
do
Russians their
though
new Lector decoding
is I do like
Boss is
these
going to do
road
it for us.
series, so I may
We
do
assume
more
that the
special
MI6
series
was set. There is a girl in the Russian consulate in Istanbul,
on
Tatiana
top
Romanova,
of
who I've ordered to help.
I can
She
start
believes
maybe
I am
game
still
reviews,
KGB.
maybe do some better editing. Let's be real here. I do have a new
My reading of the British mentality is
new
that they
video
always
editor
see a threat as a challenge.
software that I've been
And then
using.
you can avenge the death of our Dr. No. Let Bond's death be a particularly
It was just a test, guys. He didn't really die.
and
I look forward to it.
And for my next
But
You're going
I could start doing reviews, Drakeotic reviews,
Oh, money penny. Let me tell you the secret of
and then
You'll have time for that later, 007.
I also play with the
Step into my
idea of a
office immediately.
podcast type video. Basically just chit chatting like we always do in these videos, but it would be more of just like grind time with Drakeotic, where you're playing like an RPG or something where I'm grinding a game. You know, grinding levels and just talking news, what I've been playing, and such like that. But that might be
Seems
something
you're
later down the
admiring
road.
A woman in Istanbul, Tatiana Romanova, who's fallen quite in love with you.
But I've never even heard of a Tatiana Romanova.
At least I don't
Of
think
course,
so.
girls do fall in love with pictures of film stars.
But not a Russian cipher clerk with a file photo of a British agent.
Ridiculous, isn't it?
No, it's some sort of trap.
Precisely. And the
And I'm
bait
gonna
is the
fall
brand.
for it. For
An
the-
Elector, a Soviet decoder machine.
The CIA has been after one of those for years.
And so have we. When she contacted
Do-do,
Kerim
do-do,
Bey,
do-do, do-do.
head of Station T in Turkey, she said she wanted to defect, and she'd turn over the Lector to us on one condition: that you went to Istanbul and brought her and the machine back to England.
The whole thing is so fantastic, it just might be true.
You're booked on the 8:30 flight to Istanbul. Q is waiting for you.
Yeah, it's a trap, but that's okay. It's a trap within a trap.
Oh, the one who's predicting that one day we'll all have computers on our desktops.
We'll all
Trust me,
have
nobody
computers on a
communicate with them.
desktop. Can you believe that? Right. Nice.
Good morning, 007.
Oh, good morning, Q. How have you been? Busy inventing things?
Not as busy as you've been destroying them. Follow me, 007, and try not to break anything.
Oh, but where's the fun in that? So yeah, I am looking forward to having a table. I'm kind of nervous though, honestly. I mean, I've worked in sales before and stuff, and deal with public all the time. So it's not anything
attention,
new, but when
007.
it's my own thing.
This is a rappel belt with a grapple and rope that will allow you to scale walls.
Oh, cool.
Of course, there are still some kinks to be worked out.
Yeah, I don't want to be falling and hurting myself.
Here's something I'm particularly proud of, 007. This is the Q-copter. Light, agile television equipped for surveillance.
Used that quite a bit in the PSP one.
Well,
It
I can see
explodes.
how you
Hold
might
on.
get a rise out of it.
Oh, grow up, 007.
So yeah, little explodey copters. Is that all you wanted me to see?
Typical terrorist situation, 007. There's a bomb somewhere in the training area. You have to find it, equipped only with your laser watch and guns.
Beep. Alright, might do... I need to get back and do some more live streams. So that way, like, I could, you know, if I got a long game and I want to continue playing, you know, I can live stream it. Like Road to First Light. Make sure I don't shoot the bomb. When I did it the first time, I think I shot the bomb and blew up the whole thing, not knowing I had to disarm it.
Congratulations, 007. Your training is complete.
Your training
now
is
use this device to get yourself to Istanbul.
An airline ticket. How ingenious.
I expect you to return my equipment, along with the Lector device, in pristine condition.
I'll bring it
Pristine
back.
condition.
From Russia with love.
Oh, he said the thing. Alright. So the target time was 12 minutes, I did it in 15. We're gonna go ahead and save time. And yes, override it. Continue. Station. Oh, the train station. Alright. Okay. But we're gonna stop here for now, folks. Well, let's look at the extras real quick. See what we got. Oh, we gotta unlock it. I got skill points. Behind the scenes look at the making of the game, spotlighting Sean Connery. Behind the scenes look at making the game, spotlighting game development. Well, let's look at that. I don't know how long this is.
It so happens that From Russia with Love was the favorite Bond film for me because I like the idea of the story.
In From Russia with Love, a beautiful Russian agent named Tatiana has a Russian decoding machine called the Lector, and she's going to hand it over to James Bond.
And it sounds like a trap.
Well, obviously
It's a trap.
And the bait is a cipher machine, a brand new Lector.
Lector, no less. The CIA's been after one of those for years.
Yes, so we.
In building From Russia with Love, it was really important that we faithfully recreated the environments, the action sequences, and the characters that made this movie so great. Everything from the hedge maze to the Orient Express.
There's a gypsy camp. One goes out to Turkey.
Oh yeah, the gypsy camp. That was a pain in the ass because you're using a lot of sniper.
And all the great characters like Tatiana, Karen
And the
Bay,
sniper
of course,
scenes were
as
kind of a
well
pain
as
in the
M,
ass.
Moneypenny, and
Pretty
Q.
tough.
Actually, From Russia with Love marks the first appearance of Desmond Llewellyn as Q. He would go on to play this role in 16 more Bond films.
Follow me, 007, and try not to break anything.
Working against Bond, we have Rosa Klebb, and one of the classic Bond villains in Robert Shaw's Red Grant.
My orders are to kill you and deliver the lecter. How I do it's my business.
His character, oh yes, marvellous. Very, very well drawn and formidable presence, and he was physically very strong.
The game follows the movie very closely. It's a great story, it's a classic story, so we have to tell it. At the same time, we wanted to expand on the world of the film, to give something new to the players, a director's cut, if you will. The challenge in creating this new material was to stay true to the authentic 60s feel of the Connery Bond films. And it's all about the details, the sense of style, the costuming, the vehicles, the weapons, the music.
I'm very interested to see what the end result is. Obviously,
I don't know what video games are,
as successful as the movie was.
Nice. That was a nice little thing. That's cool. Alright, folks. Well, thanks for joining. If you like what you see, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and until next time, peace.